Okay, so these details really matter. So this is the square root of 8 over 2. So the first thing we have to do is we're going to have to estimate the square root of 8 and then come back and figure out what we're going to do here. So the first step here is figure out what is the square root of 8. Well, guess what? We were already working on this number line right here. We have the square root of 7, and right, we already know that 2.7 is 7.29, the square root of 7.29. So the square root of 8 is probably right here, right? So it's probably close in here. So it's somewhere in here. So I'm going to test 2.8 and see what happens. So it's just a lot of kind of meticulous multiplying. Right? So 2.8 times 2.8, 7.84. Okay, that is not all the way to 8. So I'm going to need to test, right? That's less than 8. I'm looking for the square root of 8. If it's not quite 8, then I need to go and test 2.9 and find out if that happens to be closer than 8. So this is 8.41. So if I subtract 8, right, from 7.84, then this is a difference of 0.16. And this is 0.41 over 8. So this is a difference of 0.41. And so 2.8 is closer, right? This is closer to 8. So then, right, what I'm going to do, okay, is I have to bring that information up here. So square root of 8 is approximately 2.8. And then I'm going to have to push this value into here. So now I'm going to have 2.8 divided by 2, right? So I could think to myself, hey, 28 divided by 2 is 14. So 2.8, right, is going to be 1.4. I could do some long division like this, but really that is probably going to take you a lot longer, because I can just look at that and say half of 2 is 1 and half of 8 is 4. So this is going to be 1.4, which is the same thing here, but it's just faster if you can do it in your head. So, right, I can approximate this to 1.4, and here is 2. And so, right, we can see now that this is the greatest and that this is the least. And so if we're going to order them from least to greatest, then you would have the square root of 8 over 2, 2, and the square root of 7. Okay? All right.